back, my friends, to another how to play Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1+2. And this video, I'm going to be showing you guys more of the advanced tricks. If you guys missed the first episode and you're brand new to the series, make sure you guys go check it out. I covered the basics to teach you guys literally the fundamentals of Tony Hawk Pro Skater. In case you don't know, my name is Josh. I go by JSkeleton here on the internet, and I do a variety of gaming content here. I am a Tony Hawk Pro Skater veteran. I have loads of experience. I've played every single Tony Hawk Pro Skater game ever known to mankind, except the one where you had the board that you actually rode on, like the physical board. I didn't play that one. But besides that, I played every single other one, and I've spent hours upon hours, like thousands of hours. I grew up playing it. I lived and I breathed Tony Hawk Pro Skater. So I hope I can help you guys, make you guys a little bit better at the game. If you enjoy this video, drop a like, subscribe, guys, new, and let's jump into the advanced tricks. All right, so we're in a session here. So again, the first video I did was the basics. So I showed you guys how to, ollie, how to do rotations, how to do, flip tricks, grind tricks, how to do grab tricks, how to manual, different things like that. So if you guys want to check all the fundamentals of Tony Hawk Pro Skater and the tricks and all that good stuff, check out that first video. This video we're going to be showing you guys things like no complies and bonuses, flat ground tricks, like these. I'm going to be showing you guys how to do like double grinds and things like that. Grind transitions I think is the correct term. I'm going to show you guys how to do like double flips, for example, like a tray flip or a double kick flip. Different things like that, special grab tricks, wall rides, stuff like that. So let's start with the basic flat ground stuff. So for no comply, what you're going to want to do, again, you can see my controller at the bottom right corner here, so you can see exactly what I'm doing. And again, I'm going to be referring to everything in PlayStation terms because I'm on a PlayStation controller. But of course, if you're on Xbox One, X is going to be A for you, square is going to be X for you, triangle is going to be Y, and circle is going to be B. So a no comply is very easy. All you're going to do is you're going to flick up on the left stick and then release your ollie. So like I said in the first video, you always kind of want to be holding down the X button to kind of, keep that ollie ready for whatever tricks you're about to do. So you flick up on the left stick and then you quickly release your X button, and you do a trick called a no comply, which is, it just kind of looks like that. So again, if you look at the bottom right corner, you can see exactly how I'm doing it. It's kind of like a flick and then release, like really quick, like almost back to back. For some reason, it's finicky right now. There we go. No comply. And then the bonus, instead of flicking up on the left stick, you double flick up on the left stick. So you go do and then release the X. So it's like boom to up, and then you release the jump. Up, release the jump. Up, release the jump. So that's how you do a bonus. Bonuses are really cool. They're really fun to do even in real life, but they're especially fun to do in here. So there's kind of a cool little like flat ground trick you can do, from like a crouched position. Just boom, bonus. It's a fancy way to jump, I guess you could say, or to ollie. But yeah. All right, so flat ground tricks. I mean, we've done no complies and we've done bonuses, but we have actual flat ground tricks that are linked to the manual. So you're gonna want to get into a nose manual or manual. Doesn't really matter which one. And then you're just going to double tap either circle, triangle, square, or, any combination of them, like square, triangle, triangle, square, circle, square, whatever. Just 2 button combinations as long as it's not X, because X is going to make you ollie out of the combination. So when you're doing that, it's going to do different flat ground tricks, like a handstand, a pogo. You can do a hard flip. You can do a 1-foot manual, for example. Manualing does become increasingly more difficult the more you do. You do Caspers, truck stands, like all these really cool different tricks. It's definitely really hard to kind of balance them while, like chaining them, but that's basically flat ground tricks. So flat ground tricks were not originally in the original Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2. They were added later on in the franchise, but that's how you do flat ground tricks from a manual. So again, you can just chain all of these, handstands, whatever. So for a handstand, for example, I'm double tapping circle, and you just do a handstand. And you double tap square, and he does a hand flip, which is pretty cool, pretty unique, and pretty crafty. That's that. We're going to talk about wall rides. So wall rides are pretty easy. You're just going to basically ride towards a wall, like not directly at a wall. Like you don't want to be riding directly at a wall like this, right? You want to kind of be on a little bit of an angle when you're going towards a wall, sort of like this. And you're just going to ollie at the wall, like on an angle, and press triangle. So as if you're going to grind, you just ollie at the wall and you press triangle. You just push it. You don't have to hold it. He'll just wall ride until you either jump out or until he just rides out. That's it. You don't have to transition out of the wall ride. You won't bail. It's literally impossible to bail out of a wall ride unless you're flip tricking out. You can, like I said, ollie out of it, which is called excuse me, a wally, but which is basically an ollie on a wall. But yeah, that's basically wall rides. So that's how you do wall rides. And then there's wall plants, which was not in the original game. They added it, I think it was in Tony Hawk Underground 1. But of course, it's in the remake here. Excuse me. So when you are going directly at a wall, you're just going to jump at the wall, and then you're going to push X again. So you're releasing X to jump, and then you're going to push it again when you hit the wall to basically push yourself off the wall, which is a wall plant. So it's a very simple trick to do. You just jump towards the wall, and then you do a wall plant. Now, what this is good for, like for example, let's say I'm grinding here, and then I jump and I wall plant off, and I go back into a grind. You know what I mean? That's going to be one way to transition combos, or sorry, link combos, which we're going to talk about more in a different video. We're going to cover combos separately in a different video. So that's wall plants and wall rides and no complies and bonuses and all that good stuff. So let's talk about the more advanced tricks that you could do, like grind transitions and double flips and stuff like that. So we talked about previously that to do a flip trick, you push square and then whatever direction on the left stick. Now to do any kind of double flip is basically you're just going to double tap square. So instead of pressing square once, you're going to press it twice. So if we go off, like let's say it's best to do it off a ramp. It's kind of hard to do it on flat ground. I did a double kick flip because I pushed left on the left stick and I double tapped square. Again, you're going, you're double tapping that square. I'm trying to hit it really hard so you can kind of hear it. You know what I mean? It's like, so you're releasing your jump, and then you're quickly double tapping square with whatever direction you're pointing the left stick in. Now, that's also how you're going to do tray flips. If you guys are familiar with skateboarding tricks, and you're wondering, like how do I do a 360 flip? Normally, if you push diagonally down left, if you're skating goofy, that is, and you press square, it would just do a varial kick flip. But if you double tap square, it'll do a 360 flip because it's considered a double flip. So does that make sense? So that's how you can do double flips and stuff, which add to your kind of your score. So for example, a double kickflip is worth 50. A normal kickflip, what the frig is that? Okay, so that's weird. Well, either way, there are different trick variants that you could do. That's actually weird. Double kickflip should be worth more, but apparently not. Anyway, so that's how you do double flips. Now, very similar. It's going to work the same way with grinds, but you're going to already be in a grind, so you're going to double tap either square, triangle, or circle. Doesn't matter which one you double tap. So if I double tap circle, I'm going to switch into a crooked, right? I'm already into crooked, so if I keep double tapping circle, it's not going to do anything, right? So basically, grind transitions are going to be any combination of two buttons, whether it's square, triangle, and circle. So you can push square, square, triangle, triangle, circle, circle, or you could mix them up and go circle, triangle, triangle, circle, square, circle, circle, square, whatever, and it'll just transition into different kind of grinds. So if I start off with, like, let's say a 5-0, and I double tap circle, it's going to go into a crooked. If I go circle triangle, it's going to put me into like a nose blunt. If I go triangle circle, it's going to put me into a nose grind. And the cool thing about that is if you chain them all really quick, you can quickly, especially if you have a long ledge, you can quickly add to your multiplier. So the more tricks you do in a combo, it adds to your multiplier, which again, we're going to talk about a little bit more in a different video, more in depth. But yeah, so you can just add a bunch of different grind tricks within one grind by doing grind transitions. Instead of just keeping the same grind throughout the whole rail, again, you could do multiple different grinds if you're quick enough to kind of double tap. Just again, any double combination of either square, triangle, or circle will give you different kinds of grind transitions. It doesn't have to be the same button. So again, you can do circle, square, triangle, circle, whatever you want to do. So those are grind transitions. Then we got special grab tricks. So for example, if I do like, let's say, normally if you push up and then circle, it'll do a nose grab, right? But for example, if you go to your trick list, one of the things you can see, not there either. If you go to your trick list, if you go to grab tricks, for example, you'll see that it says up and circle is nose grab, but then it has a slash and it says rocket air. If you're wondering why there's a slash, up circle is not for both a nose grab and a rocket air, because obviously if I'm doing up circle, it's doing a nose grab. The one that's on the right side of the slash is going to be a double grab, basically, let's say. So if I go up, sorry, if I go up and then press circle, circle, it's going to do a rocket air instead of a nose grab. So up and circle is a nose grab, but up and then like a double circle is rocket air. So again, we're doing double button pushes for all these advanced tricks, right? So double flips is going to be square, square, and then these special grabs is going to be circle, circle. So instead of doing a nose grab, you do a rocket air. For example, instead of doing an air walk, you do a really cool move called a Christ air, which looks a little something like this. If I double tap the circle, right? So what I'm doing is I'm pushing diagonally bottom right on the left stick, and I'm pressing circle to do an airwalk. But if I do a double circle, it does this cool trick called a Christ air. So that's how you do these special tricks as well. Okay, so we covered the double flips, we covered the special grab tricks, we've covered the grind transitions and all the good stuff. Now, similarly to grind transitions, if you go into a lip trick, right, which is when you go directly up a quarter pipe or a half pipe, and you press triangle, right, like head on, and you do a lip trick. You can also do lip transition. Excuse me, transition. So it's going to work the exact same way as the grinds. You're just going to double push any button combination, whether it's circle, circle, square, square, triangle, triangle, or whatever combination. And you can do different, you can transition into different stalls in a single, in a single kind of, I guess, stall, if you will. So I can switch. So very similar to grind transitions, very, very easy to do. Whatever, you just double tap any button combination there, as long as it's not X, because X is always going to be to jump out of something, right? And that is pretty much it for the lip trick combinations. And then I guess one of the last things I'll mention is that if you're going up a quarter pipe and you jump, like let's say you want to get up there, right? Well, there's no way to get up there, right? If I ollie, well, how am I going to get up? So basically the way to do that is you're going to push forward. You don't even have to jump. You just hold forward on the left stick. You don't have to do anything. So when you're going up the ramp, just hold forward and you'll go up onto the ramp instead of going, in the air like this. You'll actually go like on top of it. You just hold up. You don't even have to jump. If you do jump, I mean, you could do that if you want, but you don't have to. So that's kind of a little trick as well to kind of getting onto quarter pipes or like over them and things like that. This is kind of what it looks like if I actually do jump, like if I ollie as well. You just kind of get some hang time, if you will. I guess that's pretty much it. I think we're going to cover things like acid drops and spine transfers and reverts in the combos video, because that's all kind of stuff that's linked to chaining things together. I guess the only other thing I would say is that, there are things like gaps, right? So you have gaps where like, let's say there's this quarter pipe and there's this quarter pipe, but there's like a big gap in between. There's two ways to get over that gap, and gaps actually add to your combo and to your score. So I can ollie over it, which unfortunately I don't have enough stats, I don't think, to do it. I don't know if I could pull it off in the demo, because I am recording this as of the demo. Not that it matters, because it's going to be completely relevant to the final game. I could probably do a boneless to make it, but it's very tricky. The best way I can show you guys is through a grind. So if I'm grinding and I ollie, you see the little blue things at the bottom. The blue things are basically gaps that I've done. So similarly, if I go from this ramp to this ramp, over this gap, I just ollie over. It's considered a gap, and gaps will add to your score as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So we're gonna cover the special meter, acid drops, spine transfers, reverts, and just chaining all these different things together for high scores in the next video. But I think for the most part that pretty much covers advanced tricks. Let me know if you have any questions down in the comment section below. I'll do my very best to kind of help you guys out. But like I said, it covers it. No complies, bonuses. That's not a bonus. Bonuses, we got the double tricks, the special kind of grab tricks. I don't know what they're actually called. I call them double grabs, but they're not really double grabs. They're, I guess, grab variants, I guess you could call them. Grind transitions and all the good stuff. So hopefully this video was useful for you guys. If it was, drop a like, subscribe if you guys new, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching, and if you want to see anything else from me here in Tony Hawk Pro Skater, let me know in the comments below. I'll see you guys soon. Until then, my friends, game on, and thanks for watching.